Hey guys, welcome back to this week's comic book review. Apologies that there's only like 2 comic books left in this part. It's going to be pretty short, but Kev, you wanted to ask me.
Yeah, I was asking. I don't know if it's a dumb question, but it's something to do with like it's like a Marvel vs. DC fantasy sort of match. Like you say, this Doomsday. Doomsday can absorb powers.
He does absorb. There's actually this is good. This will actually help stretch out this part so I don't feel so bad. He actually absorbs. Look, you can see in this right here, he absorbs powers from this person right here, and he actually uses them. And then in the very end, he absorbs the Eradicator's powers, and see, and he has the Eradicator's powers now, and he's unstoppable, just like the original Doomsday.
Do you think he'll be able to absorb powers from someone like Galactus or something like that?
I doubt that. Yeah, that's kind of that's a far stretch to.
So pretty much Galactus would just smash him, just whack.
Oh yeah, Galactus could definitely destroy Doomsday in one swap.
Oh, okay.
One swap. Doomsday is powerful for the DC universe, but you know each character in its respective universe is powerful, and it's like you put Darkseid against Galactus, and maybe Darkseid would destroy, it would rip the crap out of Galactus. Yeah.
Isn't Doomsday like the strongest thing Superman's ever faced?
Doomsday is the strongest killing machine that's uncontrollable in the DC universe, whereas Darkseid is. He has a plan. He has an actual brain.
Oh, okay.
Doomsday is just one big killing machine. He'll just kill.
Well, really, brains don't mean everything. Really, I mean, you can have like brute strength, right?
I guess.
But it depends on how it goes.
This cover was
a combination of brains and brawn.
This cover was
that's what Galactus has.
Yeah. I look forward to the Justice League of America crossover with Doomsday. I believe that's this month actually too. I believe it is in this month. It's still unclear what Doomsday is doing. I doubt this has anything to do with Flashpoint. I hope it doesn't, because that would be kind of a little bit of a disappointment in my opinion.
Yeah. What? Go some out.
Basically, he's taking everybody's. I forgot. I was reading a story on this actually before we get into the 2 comics. They're basically, when Superman died, 4 Supermen were born. Superboy, Cyborg, Superman, Steel, and the Eradicator all appeared as the new Superman. And after Superman returned, those 4 superheroes became their own entities. Superboy became Superboy, Eradicator became the Eradicator, and Steel was like not like a sidekick, but he had his own part in Metropolis, and etc. down the line. Now it seems Doomsday is targeting all the Supermen that came after Superman died. First Steel, now the Eradicator, on purpose. Now the Eradicator, then I don't know why he's going after Supergirl.
What purpose? So,
I don't know. He's gonna go after Cyborg Superman, because he was in that picture, and he's going after I can't wait to see the Superboy issue. I'm really looking forward to that.
So he's crossing over basically in all these issues.
Yeah. This is a crossover to anything that has to do with Superman. It's crossing over in, and it looks really interesting. I can't wait to see. Basically, I think Superman's gonna have to save the people that took his place way back in the 90s when he died.
Oh, that sounds really awesome.
It's gonna. I don't know.
Are they repackaging him though? It sounds like they're doing a complete repackage on him.
Look, when an extreme villain or an extreme monster is gone for X amount of years, they tried to repackage Doomsday countless times. In War, what was it called? Jeez, I'm gonna remember after the video's done. But the war, there was a war with the Imperialax.
Yeah.
And they brought Doomsday back.
Imperial War?
No.
I've seen different versions of Doomsday, but I'm just asking like how
well, that's where Doomsday was killed. Then they tried to. Then they sent his blood to Darkseid, and Darkseid cloned him, like you saw in Superman, Batman with Supergirl. And before that, there was like several miniseries where Doomsday came back and was sent. First he was sent into space, then he came back, and then they separated him into like some type of teleporter, etc. And he just keeps coming back, and then they killed him in the war, and now apparently out of nowhere he's back. So
So you don't know where they're going with this, basically.
No, we don't even know if this is the actual Doomsday, because the original Doomsday.
That would be a letdown.
In Doomsday, Superman, Doomsday, Hunter, Prey, Doomsday, his bones actually. He was stronger because of after his fight with Superman, he actually got stronger instead of being as weak as he was when he fought Superman. The fight between him and Superman made him stronger, and his bones evolved, and like where Superman broke one of his bones, now his bones were stronger and could grow and all this different things. So maybe Doomsday is just adapting again. That's the word. Doomsday adapted himself to Superman and Hunter Prey. Maybe Doomsday, this is another adaptation. We don't know. We don't know yet.
You got me hooked to say, ask if I want to read the next issue, definitely. I want to see it for myself. Wait to do the review, probably read it.
Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be the Justice
If you don't mind
League.
rereading it.
I don't mind at all. Booster Gold. This is what your friends have been talking about. One of the best comics.
Yeah,
I should have jumped on board when it was #1. I'm so glad.
You should have one of the shows.
I'm glad. Yeah, definitely. Dan Jurgens is coming back.
I don't know.
42. In the very beginning, this is what the letdown of the issue. Hold on, let me. In the beginning of the issue, Booster Gold comes back. He served his 5 years. I love that he made a pun. He said, I could serve 5 years in the future and be back here in 10 minutes. So technically they're giving you that big loophole right there. The big, like, not loophole, but they basically answer and he's back. Now Booster Gold is back in the 21st century and,
she said, phew.
And, you okay, Kev?
Yeah, I know. I'm just talking to my...
Basically, Booster Gold is now back in the 21st century, but now he's talking about a story about him and the periperated man.
Oh.
So it's like now it's a flash. It goes into a flashback of him being in jail, and it turns out, big spoiler here. Ready for this? Spoiler: the periperated man is him in the future, and he has this kind of disease. He has a what's
I never even heard
leper disease, but it's like a time vortex leper disease.
A butterfly effect?
No, not a butterfly effect.
No,
he basically jumps into different times. Every second he's in a different time, and then he comes back to where the present,
sort of like
his present. Sort of, very different. He doesn't change anything. He's just in that time, and then he comes back. In that time, he comes back.
Different. He doesn't change nothing, so.
No.
He can just see what's going on.
I don't know. I'm really not too keen on this whole periperated man story, and we all know Booster Gold's going to come back and he's going to be fine in the end. He has a huge tie into Flashpoint, so I'm guessing the periperated man is like 1 or 2 more parts, and then it's going to go right into Flashpoint.
Probably, yeah.
Booster Gold has a huge connection with Flashpoint, and so does Rip Hunter. So I like Booster Gold. Really like it. The story is lacking, in my opinion. You guys didn't look through this.
I find it quite funny that the title above it says the greatest hero you never heard of.
Yeah, it's true. He's a hero, and nobody's ever really heard of him. In the present,
the comics here.
He was known as a showboat glorified hero, like trying to glorify himself. But I liked it. The artwork is great. I kind of found it ironic when...
yeah, it's good, though.
I found it ironic when he comes face to face with himself and the guy's like, can you tell I'm you? And they do like the whole face thing.
Wow, that's
And they're at the end of the...
I kept saying it's really...
And then in the very end, they're at the end of the earth, and like it gets absorbed into the sun and stuff, and then everything goes black. And I'm very happy to announce the letter pages are back. I'm very happy.
Oh.
I love the letter
mail?
pages. Fan mail. Yeah, the fan mail is officially back.
That's nice.
So I'm
I always liked fan mail, actually, back in the 90s.
I'm glad DC Comics brought that back. Kudos to DC for that, but no kudos, negative kudos to these 14 miniseries you're doing for Flashpoint. You guys are trying, you know, don't be like Marvel, DC. Don't be like Marvel. Please, don't do this. If you're going to overdo every single event that you're going to do for your superheroes, a lot of people are going to start walking. Flash, but that's ridiculous. Wouldn't you say that's a little bit ridiculous?
It's going honestly overboard.
Overkill.
I think it's overkill. Not only that, it's not even the money in the wallet. It's that eventually you're gonna get bored of reading it.
Exactly.
14 issues to tie in when they can probably fit it in at least 4.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
All right, now comic book of the week, in my opinion, and I love this. I was looking forward to this. Superboy #5, the race between Superboy and Kid Flash.
The rematch, somewhat.
It was awesome. I don't even want to give anything away.
Flash?
It was not a rematch. This is the first match.
No, I said somewhat, because it's Super
Superman
and then...
Flash.
No, it was all Superman and Flash. This is the actual very first Superboy Kid Flash race. And it was good. It had its moments. There's talk about Superboy and his breakup with Wonder Girl and how everybody from the Teen Titans except Wonder Girl showed up for the race. It was a really good issue. The artwork, once again, is... as all 4 other issues, amazing, and
You're gonna tell him who won?
He wants to.
I want to. I'm warning you guys. This is a huge spoiler. I thought did you see it?
No.
You didn't see it?
I didn't read that comic.
All right, out of Superboy and Kid Flash, the winner, and this is a huge spoiler, so I'm warning you. Fast forward this video now and don't look. Crypto won!
No! Sorry, I want the Flash to win.
Oh yes.
I love Superman. No,
What?
sorry, I love Superman. But
Crypto, baby.
won.
I knew it because his
What?
too.
Yes.
I like
What's your
Flash.
problem, cameraman?
So
How?
Crypto
Sorry,
won,
I like
and
Flash.
Lori Luther finally
I
said,
love
you know what?
Superman. And
Lori Luther
Superboy.
finally says, you know what? I'm not going to wait, because she's been waiting for
Holy
Superboy
crap.
to just fly overhead and help her. So Lori Luther, now this is Lex
Crypto won.
Luthor's niece,
That's
says, you know what?
wonderful.
I'm going to make my own fate. And I have a feeling
That's
that...
why he has his own TV show.
Are you done now?
Yes, I'm done.
And I have a feeling
I'm
that
Flash.
I have
I'm
a
not
huge
happy.
feeling that Lori Luther is gonna have a huge, either she's gonna be a really big villain or she's gonna turn bad and then
Yeah, I
turn
remember you
good,
said
or who
that
knows.
about
But
her.
she says I'm gonna forge my own
Back.
path, and that's where they leave it.
She's gonna have a big part, definitely.
Huge part, definitely. And also for those of you who watched Smallville last week, it was the last episode for the next like 4 or 5 weeks. Superboy was brought out in the Smallville universe.
I'm assuming
in that
next,
universe.
there's only 2 or 3
It
more
was-
episodes.
There's about 5 more episodes.
Really?
4 or 5. I'm not.
Well, it's
I'm not
already
really
on the,
sure.
it's like middle of March.
The beginning of
Come
the
back 4 or
end. The
5
beginning
weeks,
of the
it'll
end
be
starts
May.
in April. Yeah,
April,
May.
so it can't be 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, it's about 5 weeks. 4ish.
It might
4-ish,
be, it
5.
might be, yeah.
Anyway, they introduced Superboy. It was awesome. I wish I could have played Superboy, but what can I say? Once again, Smallville is a break off to DC comic book universe. Can I have that, please, for a second? Thank you. And yeah, so that concludes this week's worth of comic books. Next week is going to be a huge week, so I hope you guys are
I'm
ready
reading to yours.
for a lot of parts.
Oh,
Hopefully we'll get
Stay
this
there next
review
week.
done faster or earlier next weekend. We'll see. All right, let's let's round everything up. Superboy 5, absolutely pick it up. This
Yeah, Crypto won.
is a standalone issue.
No,
Superboy
that's
versus
why
Kid Flash.
should've won. Sorry.
It was great.
Sorry.
The issue was amazing.
Don't kill me.
I'm going to try to work on doing less spoilers for this review, or I'm
Yeah,
going to actually
yeah,
post some. I'm warning you guys now. If you watch my reviews, expect at least read the
I
book
apologize for
a little
asking.
bit ahead of time and stuff like that. Booster Gold 42, awesome. Love Booster Gold. Check it out. Outsiders number 37, The Reign of Doomsday. That's the only reason why I got this issue. Awesome. Check it out.
Yeah,
Reign
I
of
wanna
Doomsday is
see
going to
that
be
next time.
amazing. Venom number 1 was not a disappointment. X-23 number 7, even I say check it
Amazing.
out. It was awesome.
And the artwork was so
Crisp and beautiful.
And Gambit's in it.
5 Ronin Hulk. If you have to miss an issue, this is the issue to miss. Wasn't really that good. Death of Spider-Man Prelude, Ultimate Spider-Man 155 was alright. It had its good and bad points. Lady Death number 3 was very good. Spawn 204. It's a pickup from the last 2 issues. The Walking Dead number 82, No Way Out is still amazing.
Got me wanting to
Starborn, huh?
Got me wanting to see it
Yeah.
now.
Starborn number 4. Wow. Stanley has been producing like crazy. Ghostbusters Infestation number 1 of 2. Amazing.
Yes,
awesome.
get it.
Check it
I
out.
say even get it.
And for those of you who get from Midtown, you got this freebie. Red Sonja is something I think more of the... If you like female warriors like Xena and stuff, you would check that out. If not,
That was,
then,
that was a
okay.
TV
That's a
show.
good-
I felt they gave it to me for free. I'd throw it out there. I might
There was
as well.
a TV show of that.
Yeah.
Best issue of the week, and I haven't been doing. I haven't sat down
Kryptonite
with
the
the
Mercury's.
I couldn't believe it.
Xena.
It was amazing. It was great. So
I think it
guys,
was a flaw when he yelled out crypto. He had the microphone, he's like,
He's like
"Oh,
Crypto.
the winner is crypto!"
yeah, no, Crypto won, and then that.
Exclamation point.
I knew he was though. I had a feeling. Even before
See,
he
there's
actually
gonna be a
announced
That's
it.
why he
I
has
just
his
can't
own
wait.
TV show.
Now all they gotta do.
His own TV show.
Crypto had his own TV.
Yes,
show.
I know. I'm saying that.
Yes, it was a very good TV show.
It was a really good
very
TV
kiddie, but it was
Yeah,
good.
absolutely. Very kiddie, but
Kitty
very
doesn't mean it
good.
could be still
I have
good.
I
a
watched all
feeling
the
there's going to
episodes
be
so far.
another race, seeing as it says the
But
first.
they didn't make episodes
Oh,
anymore.
true.
They might in the future, but not for a long time. They're not gonna milk that for a while
Yeah.
now. And the cover art was amazing.
Never know
Amazing
why.
cover
They really
art.
did good this week.
So anyway, guys, that's it for this week's comic book review. Be ready next week. Next weekend is going to be a lot of comic. Oh God, the reading, the headache, the work,
The enjoyment to
the
it comes along
enjoyment.
with it.
Yes. So
Just enjoy.
I'll see you guys next week for another comic book review, or in the next video that I decide to shoot for this site. Hope you enjoyed. Comments, leave below any of your thoughts on any of the issues I've read. Any issues, any suggestions. PM, comment. Feel free to do whatever you like. I love talking with people about comics and discussing, etc., etc. Apologies, I've been away for a bit. I've been doing a lot of extra work, you know, so it's been hard to get on the internet. But once again, I will be answering all your comments and PMs very, very soon. So
We love you all. We will
see you guys next week.
All right, later, everyone.
Bye.